Sustainable projects, buildings that make an impression, are usually new constructions. They provide the very best conditions for achieving sustainable results. The premises of the Royal Bank of Scotland in Amsterdam are not new, yet the bank has been awarded the LEED Gold Certificate for Operations and Maintenance, a prize-winning project that TRAJECT manages. The RBS is of course mainly known for its financial excellence, a bank that innovates, a bank that has received many awards for its financial services to large companies, foundations, financial institutions, associations and the public sector. But how does this bank approach its corporate social responsibilities? Chief Operations Officer Frank Miere explains.
Anyway, this first, I think, does illustrate that that RBS wants to be a front runner in the sustainability space. The fact that we're now getting the certificate, it just emphasizes that we're doing a lot already. We participate in the World Environment Day. We turn the lights off on the turn the lights off day. We get our heating out of we store our heating in the ground and take it out again. Today, maybe when you walked around, you've seen posters that were supporting an Oxfam initiative today. So I mean, across the whole spectrum, we're doing a lot on sustainability, and like I said, it is part of the DNA.
Permanent solutions for sustainability are largely to be found in technical installations, systems that not only regulate the interior climate, but also the energy consumption and CO2 emissions. TRAJECT has organized green energy, underground hot-cold storage, fine-tuning of all existing installations, water economy measures and so on. But even this is not enough. The RBS mission is to be a healthy and respected business on a sustainable basis in every sense of the word. TRAJECT CEO Kees Meijers elaborates.
We translated this phrase into our project with a focus on three aspects. The first one is the building and its technical performance. The second one, the use of the building, the office, by the RBS employees. And the third focuses on the services provided by all external suppliers. Well, as the LEED system is a system that offers opportunities to make connections between technical, human and ecosystem health aspects and focuses on the building and its technical equipment, the facility service and the use of the building, this was the most applicable system for this building.
Sustainability is principally the result of an integrated approach. That is why TRAJECT also worked on a transformation among the RBS employees. Awareness, lower energy consumption and waste separation have all become part of the daily routine. Contract work is also better. For example, the companies providing cleaning services, catering and pest control have all adapted their work methods, thus together achieving an exceptionally united solution for sustainability. This was a mega job, according to the RBS Real Estate Director Andy Kirk.
So the other thing I'd like to say is as Kees has explained, there's clearly a lot of effort that has gone in to getting us to this position today. I think this signals the sort of the partnership that we have and need to continue to develop between ourselves as an internal property organisation and our key suppliers into the group. So thank you, Kees, for the effort of you and your team and the way that you manage the other suppliers in arriving at the point we are today.
As Andy Kirk has already indicated, the collaboration between RBS and the LEED accredited professionals at TRAJECT is an exceptionally successful one. That is why Scott Horst, chairman of the United States Green Building Council, came to hand over the LEED Gold Certificate in person, thus underlining why LEED is so effective worldwide.
LEED functions in a very funny way. I like to think of it like a multifaceted tool. Think of like a Swiss Army knife of rating systems or any tool that you have that performs more than one function. So LEED functions as a measurement tool, as an engagement tool, as a leadership tool, and as a transformation tool. Now, as a measurement tool, I don't think it's the best tool on the planet. It's not the most precise at analysis of exactly what's happening. Although we're working on that. We have something called the Building Performance Partnership, where we'll be able to give you a report card comparing you to all other buildings around the planet, basically, on your performance. That's something we just launched this last year, too. But the engagement tool is where I think it's most effective, because the reality is, again, you don't have to be doing this. This is voluntary. We know that we can completely change the world based on the technologies we have and the abilities we have to change them. What we also know is it's very difficult to get people involved, right? Who cares, right? And what are the reasons we get people to care? So LEED is very good at pulling people in, because as a single document, people start looking at the credits and they look at water efficiency credit 3 and they start thinking about the water in their building, and then they start making a connection to the water outside the building, and then they start making a connection to the water going into the ground, and they start putting that together as possibilities. And usually someone that's been doing this work for a long time goes, I never thought of that. I never thought of that. And they start to get engaged. That creates leaders. Once you have leaders, you have companies, countries, individuals stepping up and saying, we care, we want to change, and they connect that to something which is a brand. But the brand is only the connection, it's only the plaque which is connecting your care, your engagement in the world and in your company to the rest of the planet. And then transformation. Once you have leaders, things start to change. Transformation, by definition, does not mean small changes. It doesn't mean little tweaks and shifts. Transformation means entire shift, entire big, huge change. And we know that if we're going to see this world the way we want to see it, that it will not happen in little tweaks. It'll happen through an entire large economic shift. So to me, who's better at helping us with economic shifts than banks? So I want to congratulate you, RBS especially. I want to congratulate TRAJECT for your help in this project, and I wish you many, many more successes, and I hope to be back here too next year.
So RBS CEO Frank Meere receives the LEED Gold Award from Scott Horst himself. And of course, Gert-Jan Teunissen from TRAJECT, as LEED accredited professional, also arrives to help celebrate this splendid result. This is a result that marks, according to Frank Meere, not so much the end of a successful collaboration period as the promising start to something new. The Royal Bank of Scotland and TRAJECT, together in the lead.